May vlog for 2026. For this Would React, just gonna cover two topics again, both of which I'm very excited to talk about. Starting with, finally, the Batman Part 2 has started rolling cameras. Obviously, this movie has had its production pushed back several times due to several factors. But this month, Matt Reeves, the director, posted on social media a picture of a monitor of footage being taken, test footage of the Batmobile driving through snow. And it's been confirmed already that the Batman Part 2 is going to be taking place during the winter time, but to actually get just even a little bit of a glimpse of that just made me go, whoa! It's exciting. It's exciting to finally see this movie starting its production. And I hope to see more updates like that that screenshot of the Batmobile driving through snow. I hope Matt Reeves posts more stuff like that and shows us more little behind the scenes tidbits, if that's tidbits, yeah. More behind the scenes stuff like that. Kind of like how James Gunn does the same thing on his movies. Shares little glimpses of behind the scenes teases for his movies. And let me just take this time to say how happy or relieved I guess I am that unlike Marvel, DC seems to have a better handle on things that got leaked or not leaked. Sure, there are set photos of the Batman Part 2 of these Gotham City Police Department cruisers damaged from an action scene or something. And you saw the same thing, set photo leaks from Clayface, but there's just not enough context to give anything away. Unlike with Marvel, where they got a Spider-Man movie coming out and whole trailers or scenes are being put on the internet. Somehow people are leaking them. Marvel's known for being strict about what gets leaked. I don't really think they're as keen on not letting leaks happen as I used to think. They got these big anticipated movies like the last two Avengers movies or the last couple Spider-Man movies they're making. Just whole things are getting leaked online. So I do appreciate that DC doesn't let these kind of monumental levels of scene leaks get put out there for people to see long before the movie's out. They seem to not really have that happen as much as Marvel does. Alright, second and last thing I'm going to talk about, it's a movie that came out just a couple weeks ago. I saw it on its opening Thursday, and I think it's safe to say that Obsession is my favorite movie of the year. I don't think that's going to change. We'll see. I mean, it might change. I got a couple of movies that are on my most anticipated list that still haven't come out yet. This is easily one of my favorite horror movies ever, and it just came out. But I also think it's one of the best horror movies, period. Not just of the year, ever. The performances are top-notch. The story is pretty good. The story is haunting and creepy and disturbing and atmospheric. It balances all those aspects perfectly in its hour and 50-minute runtime. Indy Navarrete is easily my favorite performance in a while. She put everything she had into making this performance disturbing and then creepy and then just in your face shocking. Every moment she's on screen, you can't look away because you're either uncomfortable or it's too shocking. I want there to be more horror movies like this coming out in the future. Curry Barker is a director who I am going to be paying attention to a lot now. Like Jordan Peele, this guy started off making comedy skits and now he's going into horror. And just like Jordan Peele, he has his own way of merging comedy with horrific scenarios. Scenes where whatever's happening is just so scary and horrible that you can't help but laugh because it's gets you there. It just gets you to laugh from, not because it's funny, but because it's so uncomfortable. He's got a movie coming out about fake ghost hunters who start encountering real ghosts. But that sounds like a 2-minute YouTube comedy skit. And then he's also gonna be doing the rebooted Texas Chainsaw Massacre series. It's a TV show, I think they're doing, so yeah. And also, sorry, going back to Indy Navarrete real quick. Oscar, right there. The second after the movie ended, I was like, she's gotta get that Oscar. She needs that Oscar. Everyone else in the movie, it's a small cast, but everyone just gives it their all. Michael Johnston in this movie, he plays a character who just, it's like he's going through a villain origin story or villain origin arc. Because his character, in a realistic way, is terrifying. Obviously, one-wish willows aren't a thing, but the allegory is just too real. That's probably the most disturbing underlying part of the whole movie. Alright, that's my Would React for this month. Go see Obsession. Give it as much more attention than it's already been getting. It's already setting box office records, so give it more love. Go see it. Go check it out. And I'll see you at the next React.